Let's see.
She decides she loved me more.
So, Olivia, when you moved out of your comfort zone, what misgivings, if any, did you encounter and how did you overcome them?
I would say the first thing I thought of when moving out of my comfort zone was starting our own company. 3 years ago, we started ZFIS, and there was a lot of misgivings, not only in entrepreneurship, but in trying to form a company and a brand that people trust and, where you're proud to represent. And I think a lot of the misgivings come from self-doubt or, impersonation syndrome, where you think maybe I'm not as good at this as I thought, or how do I prove that to myself and to others? And um, a lot of overcoming it came from experience. We're 3 years into it now, and having clients that were willing to be open and honest and give feedback and really enjoyed our product and our support. And also just having really great mentors that we can go to and say, what is this? Be honest with me, and being able to build off of that.
Rafael, if you could change one thing in the world, what would that be?
All right. This one, I thought about it for a second, and I'm going to go with if everyone in the world would give a little bit more care about their neighbor, I think that would improve tremendously. You know what I mean? It'd be a ripple effect into many categories if people would just genuinely care.
Olivia, what's something you've reevaluated in life recently?
Holding yourself back is really the biggest thing that can prevent you from going out and doing what you dream of. And I think having a life of being felt, feeling like I was being held back, and now having this place where we can just move into it and kind of be fearless and burn the boats and take the island kind of thing. I think that that's really, been a positive reevaluation where it says, if you think you can do it, you can do it.
Rafael, what's one thing you're holding on to that you wish you could let go?
While I was in getting out, just reaching out to more people like that I served with, so to say, because there's been more people have died since their service that I knew than were actually in. I would say just doing that. And it was the ones that I didn't expect, so to say. The ones that I thought were fine that I didn't really talk to too much. I would go back to that and change that to reach out.
Yeah. Olivia, one life incident that changed your course forever.
Well, that's a big one. Unfortunately, I was, a victim to childhood abuse at the hands of an adult predator, and had to go through the trial and sentencing of that 10 years after the fact. So fairly recently in my life. And that is definitely something that changed every bit of my life, and a lot of good ways and a lot of bad ways as well. But it's definitely given me a sense of relentlessness and, pursuit to do good in the world. And I think that that's what I value about life. So I'd say it was a blessing at the end, but a very big life-changing moment.
Rafael, what do you want to be remembered for?
Ooh, all right. We haven't ever disclosed this. I didn't really check, but a good dad, because we've got kids, and that is the closest thing to me.
Olivia, what do you believe you've changed your mind? One thing you've changed your mind on recently?
Oh, let's see.
She decides she loved me more.
She's got to answer, you can't.
9 years in, I've decided this is the one. No, I'm just kidding. I think it kind of goes back to one of the last questions you asked as well, is just being hopeful and having faith that things will work out the way that they're intended. And everything that's happened in your life happens for a reason that leads you down this trail of who you're going to become and what you're going to be able to bring to the world. So just being able to have hope and faith has been a big change for me in the last couple of years.
Rafael, what's your secret to unwinding?
Video games.
Yeah.
Video games. That's straight. In the evenings, from people that I've known from the military and even friends from high school, we still game together. And I'm in my 30s now, and we still game almost every single evening together, like when we're not at work or doing something. And that is my unwind time to reset me for the following day.
Works for me too, because I'm an introvert, so he's playing his games and I can go, do what I want to do by myself. It works well for everybody.
Awesome. Last question. Same question to both of you. What's your most favorite cringeworthy phrase?
The only thing that keeps coming to mind is circle back. I don't know why that bugs me, but it's just like, let's just deal with this now. Let's lay it out and handle this. But I swear that circle back always comes at the strangest times, and they're not going to circle back. They're going to just brush it under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
Rafael, yours.
I would agree. It's in the same context, maybe like a similar phrasing, but anytime someone's basically just throwing it around the hoop to just buy some time or any of those things, it's beyond frustrating, especially with our line of work.
Yeah.